So today it is that Lady Portia came forward, and Lady Portia's energy is in alignment, as you know, with Saint Germain in the transmutation of energy, but wanting to clear your throat chakra because it is essential that it is open, that it is spinning, that it is gushing with energy and vitality, that it is singing and it is humming, that it has a vibration, a sound, a voice, authenticity, and all of this. Because when you become the master of your voice in every capacity that it has, that it enables you to create in, then you are experiencing in your reality way more of that, which is more in alignment with what you are choosing or wanting to experience. And so the voice has many components. And it is that when you came in, you had severed that connection to the full access of highest self. You forgot about the ability for the voice to command. And that you can command with the voice through intent almost anything into reality with enough faith, understanding, and belief. But this idea of command got lost along the way, in which it was looked at as something silly or authoritative or ego-based. But when you use commanding, not from a place of ego, but just simply aligning with the vibration of truth, you can actually create instantaneous, miraculous healing or change or connection or abundance or anything at all. You see, the power of the word is so important. And yet it has been minimized, it has been looked down upon, it has been put aside, and you have used it overall, generally, collectively, fairly recklessly. For the word is meant to be sacred. And when you begin to honor each word and to hold it in a sacred way, as if it is this precious gem, you start to string these gems together to create a masterpiece. And that masterpiece becomes your life. And so it is that the word, when honored in the sacredness and not just said to be said, but because it has value and purpose, or is creating or commanding or conveying or communicating, is a magnificent and beautiful thing. It can be used in lyrics and in songs to bring mood of change, of sadness and joy. It can be used in poetry to evoke emotion. It can be used in anger to express and let go of energies that are stored. It can be used in a way that brings humor and laughter to others to lighten their day. For the word is one of the most powerful tools that you have. And it should be looked at and cherished, each and every one of them. And you see, it is that what happened is that somehow it was put aside as just something that you do, that you aren't aware of, that you become unconscious of. And so you've become unconscious creators of your experience, commanding and demanding things without an awareness that it is so. And so what we are asking of you today from the angelic realm is to pay more attention to the word, to look at it with reverence, to see it as sacred, and to speak your truth, whatever that may be, which may require you questioning and asking yourself things to start to understand really what your truth is. And as you begin to do that, you may string these words together to create this masterpiece of whatever it may be. And so one of the things in the commanding is thou shalt be healed, is one of the great masters of Jeshua, or Jesus would say, when he looked at another, it just was, for he did not see them as ill. He did not see them with leprosy in some cases. He saw them whole. And when he spoke of them, it was in the wholeness. And so the vibration of wholeness in the sacredness of words is essential, that you are creating from a place of wholeness, but not from a place of lack, not from a place of deprivation, not from a place of helplessness, not from a place of the victim or the martyr, a role that one easily can fall into without recognition that one is doing it in a very unconscious way, almost hoping that someone won't even do something for you. Then you get to play the role of the victim until you become aware that you are. You see, they didn't do that. And then you can feel sorry for yourself. This is also an effect of not speaking your truth, of not asking for what you need, of not telling your truth, of not speaking of what you believe to be so, because another may not agree with you, or that may change your reputation, or they may not like you, or love you, or respect you, because you perhaps see things from a different perspective, and so you choose silence. And so it is that we ask you to pay attention to your word, because this seal that was placed on all of your throat chakras at the time of birth, it is being peeled off. And that's what's happening collectively around the planet. These seals are being broken all over. From your third eye, as you're able to see beyond the veil, from your throat as you're speaking more of your truth, from your heart as you're aligning more with joy, from your solar plexus as you're stepping into your power, and your sacral chakra as your creativity is expanding, and your root as you're grounding into the earth and honoring the body for the beautiful vessel that it is in a new and sacred way. And so you are bringing a sense of sacredness to everything, to each center that dwells within, recognizing that everything is a mirror, everything is a reflection of your internal world that is being reflected in the experience you are having now. And so today what we are wanting to do is to go in and to support you in removing the seal around your throat. In a sense, we've discussed this before. It's like a plug. You might even think of it like a mucus plug that got caught there and has been sitting there and accumulating gook every time you didn't speak your truth, every time you gossiped about another, every time you criticized another or yourself, anytime you were in the vibration of judgment, anytime you used harsh words that were not utilized necessarily to express your truth, but to hurt another or to hurt yourself. Any of these energies, anytime that you lied about something big or small, your throat chakra became more closed and the plug became heavier and it got more stopped up. And so we're going to work today, as Lady Portia is here and would like to come in and open up that plug and allow the flowing of energy to occur. We'll do this for all of you on an energetic level, wherever it is at this time in the now space, wherever you are in the world on earth. But before that, there is an asking of you to play a game. And the game is that for today, in the next 3 days, whenever possible, and if you cannot speak it out loud because you're with others and they would not understand, we understand that. But whatever you say, not doesn't have to be every word. When you are finished, whatever it is, we're wanting you to say at the end, and so it is. And we know we've shared this with you before, and that it might seem simple, but it is incredibly powerful because it brings conscious awareness, remembering, and understanding to whatever it is that you are saying, that when you are saying it and you are saying it, that it has to be true. Because you have lost the sacredness of the word, in that you forget that what you are saying is true, because you are making it true, because you are stating that it is, and then it becomes true, because that is how you are creating your experience and your reality.